この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。And then, 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 oh, then. Wow. Shu Yamino. Yeah. When I learned that they could just like do that with the doors, I was like, yes, please do that. Yeah, in this pose? Yeah, this is the same pose. Oh, there it is. Same pose. Who the heck is this? This is the initial plan here. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Who's this? You know, the initial plan was for Uki to only wear the kid face, but then there was the option to put Uki's face and then put Uki's face and then my face, not my face, and then the kid's face. Yeah, my face. I wanted everyone to know that this was Uki. The moment people saw Uki, so I wanted to make it so it was the kid and then Uki. I want to make things really easy to understand. I think that's one of the things I kind of strive for being a streamer in general. So yeah, it was nice to be able to show, what do you call it? Make sure it's really easy to tell that this is Uki Violetta. How did you convince him? Oh, honestly, I just gave them like the roles of like who's doing what, and they're like, "Oh, am I doing this? Okay." they were like, "Okay." Yeah, they were really chill about that. Yeah. I guess the one thing I did consider, I wanted to make this part be soup, right? In the first place, I definitely wanted to make this soup. I mean, there's also the grandma and the gods, not pictured from my original lore video. But I was like, oh yeah, I just need the father, the mother, and the kid, and that would be enough to reenact my lore video, you know? And I was like, oh yeah, soup. So then after I figured that out, I kind of just assumed that Elira and Petra wanted to be married with each other. So it just kind of naturally made Uki become the kid. The part where they kissed, that was completely a, like, ad-lib. Like, improv. This I also asked Staff-san to make 3D poop. Yeah, this poop, I asked them to make, so I think every NIJISANJI member could now use poop for their 3D shenanigans. And yeah, people can use poop. Wow. Poo-poo debut. Haha, get it? Poo-poo debut. Haha, poo-poo. Yeah, the fact that I'm like asking the cameraman to like zoom into the poop and stuff, like what is going on? What am I making these people do? This part, the reason why Petra became the mom, it's because between Elira and Petra was the only one that could move. Yeah, Petra was the only one who could move. Because Elira was, you know. Oh, and they kiss? And I'm like, oh yeah, don't worry. I didn't know you could do that. Until like the day of, I didn't know this was possible. So the moment this happened, like, while we were like, you know, like, making sure everything was working and stuff, I was like, oh, wow, I wonder how we are able to, you know, like, make sure Lyra shows up on the screen. And then I was like just fidgeting around with it. And then I found out that you could do this. Yeah. Yeah, Lyra wasn't able to participate in 3D, so this was the next best thing. And honestly, it was even a better thing that it was like that. It added another layer to the Shu Yamino-ness of the whole thing. Yeah, if you look closely on the painting, it's a banana floating on it. You see the banana floating in the river? That was all. The banana in the river was all staff. This being a banana and the artwork containing banana was staff's idea. And they showed me and I was like, oh yes, put it in. Yeah, just to let the people know now, I do plan to add subtitles in both English and Japanese for the entirety of the VOD once I get my hands on it. I just want to let y'all know because, you know, my thing was pretty cleanly split between English and Japanese. I do plan on doing that and also uploading the songs by itself as a video. I'm like working on that. So yeah, once that happens, I'll let y'all know. But I do appreciate those who have been clipping and like translating like parts and stuff. I do appreciate that. Don't stop doing that. Yes, thank you. Someone said waki waki instead of waku waku. Waki means armpit. I know some of y'all try to stare at my armpits when I go 3D. Ah, there it is. The running Batu. So yeah, for those who don't know, I was playing Clubhouse 51 with Petra. Yeah, so when the collab started, I don't know why, but on my screen, on the stream screen, Petra just put a text saying, "If I lose, I'll go for a run." And so then I was like, oh, dang. But then I won Clubhouse, but during what was the game? Renegade? Yeah, that's the name. Petra lost so badly that I was like, oh, you know what? It's okay. I'll go on a run. Petra, you know what? Petra, I'll go on the run. It's okay. I'll go on the run.
Will you promise me you'll go on the run?
Yeah,
Really?
I'll go on the run. Yeah. Yeah. So then that led to this. I don't know why, but every time I did the runs, Petra was like suddenly becoming the director for this. So like after I'm done with the run, Petra was like, oh, I don't know if this run was good enough. Petra was like, I don't know. I don't know if this one was the one. So then Petra would like make me run like 3 times for the same cut. I bet the cuts were like almost exactly the same, apart from like Petra's like movement like slightly. Everything else here was like completely the same. Like I acted out like the run scene like 3 times for nothing. Yeah. Yeah, so the reason why I chose this was, well, charades being like a pretty like global thing that like everybody pretty much understands. And also it being like, I want to show off my movement, and then it was like easy for the guests to like, you know, like, I was thinking like how typically in 3D, like you would require the guests to like each like come up with something to ask the person. I kind of wanted to like remove that part, I guess, and make it more fun. So for the prompts for charades, I asked staff to make like half of them. So like I had half of them and then staff would make the other half. But then like the half that the staff gave me was like really difficult. Like half of the stuff that I had, I think mine were pretty simple. And then the one staff gave me was really hard. I guess mine was pretty hard too. I'm gonna like show all of them, but some of the stuff that staff gave me was sculpture, deep sea, universe, kindness, positive, health. Like that. How do you? See, so I'm driving a car. Oh, I get stopped. Oh, I take out my driver's license. See, like, I menkyosho. Here you go, my driver's license, my car registration. Like, yeah. You get pulled over by the police. Maybe it's different in Australia? No, you get pulled over by the police in many places where car driving is typical. Wait, this one. Car racing video game? Like, come on. Hey, red shell. Red shell. Red shell. Red shell. Red shell. Red shell. See? Like... Clearly. What? Uma? That's not a horse? Yeah, they're saying it was a horse. Yeah, the Game Master was like, what are you slapping? The Game Master distracted the participants from answering correctly. See, like, baby arms walking around. Big teeth, big jaws, walking around. Tyrannosaurus. That was a T-Rex. You didn't roar? It's charades. I can't just give the answer verbally. Yeah, and then we're on stage. Yeah, yay. So flat. Alongside with the 3 parts of, what do you call it? 3 takes of me running in the loading screen. I also ran here. This one took like 3 takes too. Because of Director Petra. Yeah, I did all the lyric splits for Hurrah with everyone. Or I do like lyric splits for like most things that I kind of want to like make sure the lyric splits are. Yeah, because of that I have like a lot of parts where I just like have parts I want to hear often. And then one of the lyrics being Baka o okashite is a part where it's like enjoying being stupid, pretty much. That's what it means. And for some reason Furen-san always gets that line of enjoying being stupid or enjoying stupidity. So then and people are wondering if that meant something. But I was just explaining that it wasn't based on the lyrics for that, at least in my eyes when I made the lyric split, but more of the fact that I thought her vocal energy really matched that line. IMO. Yeah, so like the initial plan here, I was honestly considering me being in 3D for the recording studio because I was like, recording studio 3D maybe. But then I was like, you know what? Everybody's 2D, I'll be 2D too. Yeah. I think a lot of people were like asking like if there's some kind of theme behind the song, it's like some reason why you wanted to sing the song, odds and ends. I didn't think of anything I just sang a song I liked, and then that was just odds and ends. Now singing, yeah. I hope one day you can achieve your lotion curling dreams. It's not my dream. They're asking the scene that was the most memorable or the most fun. Probably swinging Lyra around. Yeah, flat Lyra. Yeah, Lyra literally tweeted the gif of the scene later. Yeah, the rock paper scissors part was fun. Even though I lost a lot, it was fun. When I was having my meeting with like the director, right? So like I would have to talk about like what I wanted to do on stream and then like all this and that. I was like, yeah, so I want to have this poop. And I want to make the poop fly and like reenact my debut. And then the director was like really laughing during the meeting. I don't know, I don't know, I feel like I tend to make like staff laugh during like meetings and stuff. Every time I have a meeting, I kind of like, even during my interview before getting into NIJISANJI EN, I made like the ones interviewing me laugh. Yeah. Like we were talking about some like things that are funny, and I was like, yeah, I think when people make the fart sound multiple times, like repeatedly, I think that's funny. And then they were laughing at that, I think they were laughing. It sounded like they were laughing. Yeah, I said that during my interview.
There's no sound in the background. This is so weird. I'm gonna play my Let's go!
Vanta's trying to raid, but it's not working out. Vanta's trying to raid, but it's not working out. Bing, bing, boom, boom.
All right. It's working now. It's working now. It's working now. Now let's go raid.
Hey, hey.